Hello, good morning, everyone. So, today in this video recording, I'll be discussing about merchandising operations. So, I'll really try to be, I'll really try my best for this video to be just as short as possible. Um, ang akong i-discuss in this video are just those that are really crucial sa merchandising operations, and the rest I will leave it up to you to study and to practice. So previously we've been discussing service concerns, 'di ba? Service concerns ng mga entity. So we are more on the revenues, the expenses. This time same lang maghihapon, revenues and expenses. However, for merchandising activity, 'di ba we've discussed before sa introduction pa lang tanga part, ang merchandising is it's more on buy and sell. So, a merchandiser would buy uh things that he or she will sell to the customers. Okay, or to the end consumer. So, example, mga merchandising entities are those that are kanang mga groceries or kanang mga gapamaligya og mga t-shirt, mga clothes, di ba, inana. So, those are examples for merchandising activities. So, unsa may difference gyud, main difference sa servicing o sa merchandising? Of course, ang ilang nature of operations, 'di ba? So, dako po sila difference when it comes to the income statements. Their income statements, because sa servicing company, 'di ba, we just list first all the revenues, and then we deduct all the expenses, and then we will get the profit. But for merchandising company, lahi na nga tong income statement. So, merchandising company's income statement is ani na siya. So, since naa naman tay mga purchases, di ba, we have to record those and separate those purchases that are really direct from our day-to-day direct has direct impact to our day-to-day operations, especially good sa pagbaligya nato og merchandise. So, we have net sales. Net sales. So, for net sales, diba kay sales less sales returns and allowances. And then we also have sales discount. That's how we will get the net sales. So, net sales, dayon, we also have cost of sales. Or, okay, sige, cost of sales. So, sa cost of sales, merchandise, inventory, beginning, tapos, add purchases. So, you have here cost available for sale. I mean, no. Goods available for sale. La, for sale. Dayon, you have here freight in. Right? So, freight in, napaday kay kuan. Ilas paday nimo ang kuan diri. Purchase returns and allowances. o purchase discount. And then, ang total ana dayon dire is your goods available for sale, tas freight in, that is now, i-add din mo ng freight in. So, freight in is what you pay for delivery sa imong gipangpalit nga merchandise. Freight in, and then, last thing, merchandise, inventory. Ako ba ako ang formula, guys? Ako sa i-check. Kasi hindi na ni mao. Kasi change na. Merchandise inventory and so okay. Budget lang kaayo. Kaya to sa ning siguraduhon kay kasi magpapakara ko. Okay. So kani di ang goods available for sale. This is not goods available for sale. It's not purchases. Dayon, i-add ang freight in, which is which is the amount that you have paid for delivering the merchandise you have bought to your company or to your warehouse perhaps. So mo na siya, no? Tapos freight in, okay. So last merchandise inventory, and actually kani bitaw siya, not purchases and purchases. Okay, wait, delete. Sige, ana na siya. Ang kaning net purchases, it's your merchandise inventory. Ay, sakto man to eh. Insert. Okay, so sakto to siya eh. Oh, that's your net purchases, ana-ana. Okay, dayon, this is your total cost of sales. Total cost of sales. Merchandise inventory. And dayon, total. So, dire. Dayon, if, di ba naman din kay net sales dire, tapos din kay total cost of sales dire. If you will deduct your net sales from your cost of sales, you will get gross profit dire. And then from your gross profit, you will deduct again your operating expenses. So kaning purchases diri katura ning merchandise nga imong kinabaligya gyud. Okay, kani sa operating expenses katuna ng mga salaries, mga utilities expense, mga selling expense ug administrative expenses, di na siya mabilong. So we have selling expense. So total, ano na yun? So you will have here your total operating expenses. I think kay profit. or net profit. Ay napaday kay finance cost or this is your interest expense kanang mga ginapang ginapangbayad nimo sa imuhang utang. So what you will get after deducting the operating expense is your operating profit. Wait so guys. Okay, so operating profit is less than ka finance cost. This is your interest expense. You will get the net profit. Okay, so siguro dili naman gini-new sa inyo ha kay inyo naman nagian before sa inyong pag ABM pero ang mga bag-o gyud kaayo nga mga accounts no kanang lahi ra siya sa kato atong gina-discuss previously kani gyud sales returns, sales discount, sales, purchases, purchase returns, purchase discount. So mo jud na siya ang murag lahi ra jud siya no kaysa kato atong mga gipang discuss previously. So karon mag-try ta og mga common transactions in merchandising company. So guys, sa merchandising company gali kuha na siya kanang sa tax man god when a company or a business entity karon sa train law from 2018 until present kung ang imuha galing gross sales or gross receipts mo kuan siya mo sobra siya og 3 million automatically an entity will be registered as VAT registered entity. So vatable na siya dayon nga entity. Dayon meaning when you are a merchandise inventory like kanang mga NVM kaning mga Roy Plaza di ba dagko biya kay na silang mga halin unya entire year ng 3 million so ma-VAT yun na sila that's why if you will observe sa inyong mga resibo diha kung naa may resibo kasagara gyud kanang sa mga groceryhan naa gyud na sila VAT and our VAT is 12%. Okay, so ato na siyang i-apply diri sa ato ang merchandising example no para ma-imagine na lang ninyo how to account for VAT. Okay? So for example, purchases ato magkwanta mag-try ta for VAT o non-VAT. Non-VAT. Katong sa wala pay VAT o katong VAT registered. So it's very important to know about this, how to record VAT and mga inana kay many companies gyud that you will encounter later, most companies gyud are VAT registered exempt. Syempre kay naa man pud na exemptions. Okay, so atong VAT DI is 12% and then we have two terms for that. Output tax, input tax. So output tax is VAT for your sales. Input tax is VAT for your purchases. So ang VAT, grabe kayo, discuss na kitag tax dali no. So ang VAT gali, ang nature sa VAT is it's tax that we kaning we somehow forward to our consumers ba ato siyang gina-charge sa ilap ato siyang gina-add sa ato ang presyo sa atong ginabaligya pero ang gabayad yun ana is actually the consumers. So ato siyang ginapasa no sa atong consumers. So when you are a VAT registered entity kinahanglan ang imong purchases pod kinahanglan kuan po na siya, naka-VAT po na siya. So mangita gid ka og company pod kung kato imong supplier, kay mangita po kag supplier nga VAT registered po siya because ang input tax biya will come from purchases. So to get the VAT payable, imo biya nang i-less ang input tax. And you will get your VAT payable. So in ana, you will get your output tax less input tax, you will get your VAT payable. So, muna siya, no? So, output tax is the tax that is coming from your sales. So, that's selling price times 0.12. Okay, that's 12%. Kanipod, input tax, depende. Because when your purchases, the cost of your purchases is exclusive of VAT. So, cost of purchases. Exclusive. VAT exclusive. I-multiply na nimo 0.12 to get the VAT. Pero if purchases, ako lang inote dali. Cost of purchases, VAT inclusive, VAT inclusive, na siya, imo na siyang i-divide og 1.12. Okay, so mo na siya. And that's how you will get, dili di ay. You will still get the, kung imo siya i-divide og 1.12, you will get exclusive of VAT. So, multiply na nimo 0.12. So, that's how you will get your VAT. Okay, so times 0.12 divide 1.12. So, mo na siya. Karon mag-sample ta for purchases. Example. Unsa man natin example ani be. Mangita sa kog kuan. Example, sige, ato ang kuan simple na lang. Tapo lang, bought. Ang transaction is bought merchandise costing 20,000. Okay. So, kani siya 20,000 is exclusive of VAT. Ako na lang indicate. So, how will we record our purchases? So, kung walay VAT, non-VAT siya, syempre, ato siyang i-record as purchases. $20,000. Tapos, cash, kung cash. Accounts payable kung utang. Okay, so 20,000. How about kung VAT registered kung VAT registered ang imong gipalitan, 'di ba? So, unsa may mahitabo? You will record purchases still at 20,000, but you will have here input tax. This is 20,000 times 0.12. So that is 2,400. And then imo ding gibayad ana is cash. 22,400. So, mo na siya, guys. So, ang cost sa imuhang purchases is just this one, 20,000. Pero imong gibayaran is 22,400 because of the input tax or the VAT. This one is the VAT. So, inana na siya, no? Dahil, syempre, kung accounts payable po na siya diha. Tapos, accounts payable cash na lang din ka inigbayad nimo. Okay, so, how about if naay returns? Naay return. So, let's try for purchase, returns, and allowances. So, example, butangan. Of the 20,000 merchandise purchased, 5,000 was returned. Okay. So, saan man po na nimo record, di ba for non-VAT, kung wala kay VAT, dili siya VAT registered ang imong gipalitan, ikaw po dili po ka VAT registered, ang imong buhaton na ana is, sa gali imong buhaton, normally, depende no, kung naay refund, wait sa, kung cash imong pagpalit, parani ba? Kung cash siya, syempre, makadawat po tag cash, no? Somehow a refund. So, to record the return is purchases and allowances. 5,000. But kung accounts payable, syempre, makuha na tong accounts payable. Still, wait lang guys ha. Okay, purchases and allowances. 5,000. Now, kung VAT, naman, what are we going to do? So, cash. Syempre, purchases and allowances. Siguro nang dayon, kuhaan po na nimo siya og input tax. So, kanay, imuha siyang i-credit. So, the normal balance of input tax is debit. So, kuhaan siya guys. Credit ning output tax because it's for your sales. Diba? Kung sa normal balance sa sales mo po na magsunod-sunod, yun na si output tax. Kung si sales, dito po na siya. Kung ahapod ni si purchases, dito po na si input tax. Okay, so input tax. Pila man? 5,000 man dahil mong return. 5,000. Gayon, input tax is 5,000 times 0.12. This one. 600. So, ang imuhang cash nga ibalik is ibalik pud nimo apil ba ang VAT bitaw ang imuhang bayran. So, ibalik pud na niya sa imuha og apil. I-refund po na niya sa imuha og apil. Okay, so kung accounts payable po, syempre accounts payable po ni siya dira. So, ano na siya, guys. Ay. Pero this one is accounts payable. Okay, so ano na siya, no? I hope nasabtan. Ako ni siyang ikuan. Para mailan ninyo nga muna siya tong problem. I mean, mga given ba? So, next. Unsa man natong next buhaton? How about purchase discounts? Kung naay discount. So, example, same problem. By the way, for purchase discounts gali, we have kuha ni siya 2 types. Cash discount or trade discount. So, for example, cash discount lang sa ta. Ang problem is, example lang, kato sa babaw, kaning purchase nga 20,000, kani 20,000, a discount was given. A discount of 2% was given upon payment. Sample lang. So, cash discount ni siya. Ay, ano gid ka dako? Balay na lang kami, balay na lang. Grabe ko, hindi ko mga format gid guys. Ay. So, muna siya. No. For example, kani siya ha, kani nga transaction na daw discount diha upon payment sa accounts payable na siya. So, ang atong buhaton is syempre nagitay accounts payable. Tapo lang accounts payable siya ha, on account siya gipalit. So, accounts payable 20,000. Dayon. Purchase discount. Because, di ba, when we pay accounts payable cash, but there is a 2% discount. So, 20,000 times 0.02, that's 400. Para makita ninyo, guys. 400. Dayon, cash. Pila na lang man imong gibayad nga cash? That's 20,000 less 400 nga discount. Kani siya less. So, 19,600 na lang imo ang gibayad nga cash. Tapos na may discount. Karon diri sa VAT. VAT registered sa may tables. Syempre, na po kay accounts payable. Imong accounts payable is diri lang sa Tagaysayo sa ninyo i-consider ning return. Accounts payable sa cash accounts payable man ni siya no or AP. 22,500. May 400 ay. Because that is with VAT. Dayon, accounts payable, you have here purchase discount. So, man ka magbase sa imong purchase discount. Same gyapon, dito gyapon ka sa 20,000. Dili nimo i-appeal ang VAT ha, di nimo discountan og appeal ang VAT. Wala na siya discount. 0.12. Ay, dili, 0.02. Ay, okay, 400. Pero, kuan man po na nimo siyang input tax. So, ang mahitabo is 400 multiplied by 0.12, you will get 48. So, ang imong cash nga ang bayaran na lang dayon is siya, less ka na. So, 21,952. Okay, so, bantayan ninyo guys sa basta gali VAT registered. Magsunod-sunod yun na si input tax per mini purchases or purchases returns and allowances or purchase discount. Nagi na siya input tax. So, dili na po ka mag-base sa imong input tax. Okay. So, how about, by the way, for cash discount, gali guys, daghan na siya porma. Dili lang kayo na siya iingon di ang 2% given. Usahay, I know familiar naman siguro mo ani, ano na siya 2, 10, and 30. Or 2, 10, di ba, inana man na inyong kaka-observe, 1, 20, sample lang, and 30. So, na-per sa 2%, 10, EOM. So, mga inaana, no, kabalo naman siya may pasabot siguro, ana. So, kung 2, 10, and 30, 2% discount, kani 2% discount when paid within 10 days. Okay, 10 days. So, kung bayad ka within 10 days from purchase, naka 2% discount. Pero, pag after 30 or within 30 days, so from the 11th day until the 30th day, wala na siya discount. No discount and no discount. So, kani po, same, 2% if paid within 10 days. Kani 1% if paid within 20 days. No discount if paid from the 21st day until the 30th day. So, kani pod, meaning ani EOM is end of the month or end of month. So, ang meaning ani is 2% discount if paid within 10 days after the end of the month. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Karon napud tay ginatawag og trade discount. So kani guys, ang trade discount is normally ang ihap ng porma kay anay 10, 18, ano, 5, 2, 5%, 2%. Dili. So, sa inaanan na siya porma. Or usahay pod, moingon lang siya nga, 5% trade discount. So, careful mo na guys ha. Why do you have to be careful? Because trade discounts are not recorded in the book. So, dili siya paraan ni ba nga purchase discount, i-record gina nimo, dili. Ang trade discount, net na nimo siya i-record. So, example, kani siya nga transaction. Na daw ko na trade discount. Bought merchandise, ano na lang, lang na i-copy. Ano ang transaction? Tapos with trade discount, kani. No. Go. So, sample lang na siya guys ha. 2%. Guys, kuha niya, dili na sila related atong mga entries dere. Wala, sample lang ni siya, sample. So, they are not interrelated pa. So, ana sa. So, ang mahitabo is 20,000 times 0.98 times 0.5. So, ang mahitabo is record purchases. Ang mahitabo guys is inyohan na siyang 20,000 times 0.98 times 0.95 times 0.90. 16,758. Okay, so muna siya. So, wala siya purchase discount or trade discount di ang account. Diretso na siya. Now, how about kung VAT siya, purchases, input tax. Muna siya imuha. Imubayran. Dayon, dali raman na siya not recorded. So, how about sales? Kato ganina kay purchases man to. So, muna no, purchase, naka-discuss na tag purchases, purchase returns, cash discount, trade discount sa purchases. Karon dili na punta sa sales. Okay, so, pwede po non-VAT registered, VAT registered. Sige. For sales, sample lang. The merchandise kato atong gipalit nga merchandise 20,000 to atong gi-purchase ka ganina, ato siyang gibaligya og sample 30,000. Okay. So, we sold for 30,000. How will we record it? If we are non-VAT, ato siyang i-record as cash. 30,000. Sales, 30,000. Okay, so for VAT, cash, sales, dili na siya 30,000. Sales is 30,000. Pero natay in output tax. That's kana multiplied by 0.12. Again, exclusive of VAT ni siya ha. So, imong cash nga madawatan from your sales. But however, this 3,600 sa imong cash nga nadawatan, it will not really form part of your sales. Okay? Basin ninyo na i-record as sales. Ayun yung sales is kanira gyud. Alright, so muna siya no. Tas kung accounts payable, syempre AP na siya diha. How about kung naay sales returns? Okay, sales returns and allowances. Example, of the 30,000, 5,000 was returned. So, how will we record that? Of course, ato siyang buhatan og salesman. So, dili ni siya AP, guys. AR. So, ang mahitabo is mag-record tag sales returns, debit, allowances. Syempre, na po rin tayo output tax. So, meaning, gikuhaan na to tong output tax. Okay. By 5,000. And your output tax is 5,000 multiplied by 12%. So, ang imo accounts receivable or kung nakadawat kag ay kinahanglan ka mag-refund, so naghatag kag refund, cash, pindi na lang sa imo. Ano siya? 5,600. Okay. Ay, hala ka. Para din siya diri, guys. Cut. So, for non-VAT, syempre, ano na siya? Or AR. Automatic. So, how about if na sales discounts? Same, pwede na siya cash discount or trade discount. So, ang mahitabo is pananglitan. Same kani siya nga ito na lang kapiho. Ano ba? So, we sold for dayon at 2% discount na customer. So, dili na siya ingon ani upon payment. So, mag-cash na lang ta sales. So, di ba ka naman tayo 30,000. Pili na siya 30,000. 30,000 ang atong pagbaligya sa iya ha. Pero itong sales discount is 30,000 times 0.02. May sales discount na 600. Dayon, sample. Accounts receivable kini nga accounts receivable ang atong term. So wala na to siya ato siyang gipautang. So atong accounts receivable supposedly is 30,000. So dapat 30,000 na siya diha. Pero nakuan man siya discount na 600. Pila na lang? 29,400. How about for VAT? VAT registered. So cash, sales discount, input tax. Let's see. So your accounts receivable is actually 33,600. And your discount is 30,000. Again ha, dili nimo na discountan apil ang VAT. So dapat 30,000 na gyud ka, that is exclusive of VAT times 0.02, that's 600. Tapos your input tax is 600 times 0.12, 72. So your cash is 33,600 less 600 less 272. So ang imong bayaran na lang ang imong madawatan na lang is 32,928. So same gihapon sa katong na ay trade discount. Itong na trade discount. So inaani gihapon. So, sample na lang at 5%. Ano naman to 5% trade discount is given to the customer. So, how will we record this for non-VAT? 30,000. So, ang mahitabo is, for example, kung cash or accounts receivable, sales. That is 30,000 times 0.95. Yes. 28,500 ay mga dawatan. So, so how about if na VAT? Cash, AR, sales, input tax. Again guys, pag trade discount gali wala na siya record. Dili para sa purchase discount nga naagyod or sales discount naagyod na siya. So cash sales is 30,000 times 0.95. Your input tax is this one times 0.12. That's 3,420. So your cash received is 25,080. So, okay. So, muna na siya guys. Dayon, okay, so imo din ang i-total again tanan output VAT i-less nimo ang input VAT, you will get your VAT payable. Dayon, by the way guys, when you VAT is normally paid monthly and quarterly. So ang BIR form nga itong ginagamit ana is BIR form 2550. M for monthly, Q for quarterly. So for monthly is every 20 days after the end of the month mo na siya ang within the deadline, no. I think ang ginabuhat is every 20 days jud na, whether quarter or monthly, 20 days jud na siya gina-file. So basta 2550 M or Q, that's your VAT return. Okay. So naman dayon next. Sige, diri na pud ta sa ginakalibugan sa uban. Kaning mga kaning bitong mga FOB, freight ba freight? Sige, diri ta sa freight. Diri lang gyapon ko sa ubos. For freight. Sige, so siguro nakadungog na mo ani before. So we have FOB, destination, FOB, shipping point. Ganing freight terms, guys. These are called freight terms. Kaning freight terms, this will determine who pays or who shoulders the freight. Freight, guys, meaning kana bitong delivery unsa ni kanang delivery fee. Okay, so who shoulders the freight, tapos who pays the freight, tapos who has ownership. So ano na siya, no? Makita pa ba nimo? Ninyo day, guys. So who has ownership of merchandise? Who shoulders the freight? Who pays the freight? Who has ownership of merchandise? Sige, so FOB destination, FOB shipping point. So na siya actually sumpay. Collect. Ako na lang ikuan. Dayon, pwede na siya nga collect, pwede po na siya nga prepaid. Sige. So, anita, kani galing kuan, guys, for who shoulders the freight, ang imuhang tan-awon is kaning iyang ngalan, whether FOB shipping point, FOB destination siya. Pero kung who pays the freight, di ka diri ka magtan-aw sa collect, prepaid. Okay, so who shoulders the freight for FOB destination? By the way, the meaning of FOB is free on board. So, mo na inyong permitiman. This is how I remember and analyze kani kay daghan mo galibog ani even during our time daghan galibog aning kaning freight terms. Pero ako dili ra gyud ko galibog because tungod ani nga word free on board. So when we say free on board destination, meaning free si destination. Kinsa man ang destination? Normally, that is your buyer. Kung aha paingon ang imong goods. So, we have here, sige. Buyer. Seller. So, siya, di ba? Normally, paana manggid ta, guys. Buyer to seller. Di ba? So, kung so buyer to seller. So, kung free onboard destination, this is your destination. And this is your shipping point. Si buyer. Ay, bali. Bali niya siya, guys. Wait. Paano na pag-rotate? Wait. Seller. Buyer. So, seller to buyer. Buyer is your destination. Seller is your shipping point. So, kung ang free terms is FOB destination, meaning free onboard destination, free si buyer. Diba? So, who shoulders the freight if free si buyer? Si seller. Okay? So, padayon ta. Free onboard shipping point. So, free onboard si seller. Free daw si seller. If free si seller, who shoulders the freight? Si buyer. Okay, so same na siya. Seller for shipping point, buyer. Okay? Dayon, who pays the freight? Diri na rin ka magtanaw sa collect. So, kung collect gali, syempre, meaning si courier, example si JRS or kinsa pa na diha LBC, JNT, mokolekta sila daan kung aha nila kuhaon, kung aha nila i-deliver mokolekta sila kung aha nila i-deliver ang goods. So, kung collect gali, always gid na si buyer ang mag-pay. Pero kung prepaid gali, meaning sa point of origin, gibayran na daan ni seller. Kay di ba ang point of origin man ginato permi is si seller. Ato butangan. Prepaid meaning gibayran daan. So meaning guys ha. Prepaid gali meaning di ba like what we learned, prepaid insurance, prepaid expense, prepaid rent, meaning gibayran daan. So sa point of origin pa lang, kung aha nag-originate ang goods, gibayran na siya daan. So, when it's prepaid, ang nagbayad ana is si seller. Okay? So, I hope na-gets. Okay? So, mo na siya guys ang notion. Karon who has ownership of merchandise? So, duha ra po na imong i-consider whether FOB destination siya or FOB shipping point. So, kung FOB shipping point gali, meaning, unsay dito kung FOB shipping point, free onboard shipping point, free si seller. So, si buyer, siya ang nagbayad sa freight. Kay siya naman ang nagbayad sa freight, bisan pag giload pa na siya dito pa sa barko, pero naa pa sa lugar ni seller, iyahan na ng ownership ang goods. So, basta free onboard sa shipping point, free onboard shipping point, ang owner sa merchandise is si buyer na. Okay? Basta FOB shipping point. Ay na ninyo i-mind ang collect na nilabot sa ownership. Dili ra mo whether FOB shipping point or FOB destination. Pero kung free onboard destination gali guys, ang owner ana is si seller. Okay? So, nganong important man na siya? Example, example lang ha, buhat ta diri. So, example, ano na ni NVM, charot. NVM seller daw kuno si NVM. Ship merchandise to sample sa Camiguin. Camiguin grocers. Charot, nagbuhat-buhat. Grocers buyer. Muna si NVM grocers buyer. And the merchandise was loaded to the barge. Barge naman na di ano. Ferry 101. Ay, 101. Sige. 101 on panalitan December 28, 2020. The barge arrived. So, sapol dugi kay nilarga ang barge pagkakuan na. December 30 na siya nilarga. So, the barge, bisag dulo kay Camiguin ba? So, the barge arrived at the port of Camiguin on December 31, 2020. But the merchandise was unloaded from the barge on January 1, 2021. So, example lang. Munang problem, no? Tas kayo. Okay. So, grabe kamigin, nagitag-imagine, nagitag-bakasyon, ani, no? So, si NVM daw, seller, nag-ship siya og merchandise to Camiguin, buyer. Tapos, ang merchandise loaded to the barge on December 28. The barge arrived at the port of Camiguin on December 31. So, aya pa naabot sa Camiguin December 31, but the merchandise was loaded on the from the barge January 1, 2021. Ang question, who has the ownership of the merchandise as of December 31, 2020? Okay, take note, by December 31, 2020, mag-physical count ba ata sa atong merchandise? Karon, kani atong gibaligya kang Camiguin, ato ba ni siyang i-include or i-exclude? So, it doesn't really mean, guys, nga ato na mag-ship, dili na nato i-count. Dili na siya ingon ana. Especially sa audit, dili na siya inaana. Bisan pag imo na siyang gi-ship na sa kang Camiguin ato rang December 28, possible gihapon nga imo na siyang i-include sa imong physical count of merchandise inventory. Depende na siya sa freight terms. So, ano na siya? Kung FOB shipping point or FOB destination. Diba? Kaya unsa galito ang ato ang gi-discuss about FOB shipping point. Kung FOB shipping point ang ownership of merchandise, buyer. FOB destination, seller. Okay. Freeman, shipping point, Freeman si seller ani, so si buyer ang nahi ownership. FOB destination, Freeman si buyer ani, so si seller ang naay ownership. Ay, ansa ni? Naay ownership. So, if FOB shipping point, guys, ang ownership sa merchandise still belongs to, kung FOB shipping point, ownership of merchandise belongs to the buyer, which is Camiguin Grocers. Then kung destination, NVM. So si NVM paghihapon kung destination. Okay? So, pag inventory count ana ni Camiguin Grocers, kung FOB shipping point gali, i-appeal na niya sa iyang inventory ang kuan ang iyang gipalit nga merchandise as of December 31. But if dili pa gali, I mean pag kung FOB shipping point, pero kung FOB destination gali, i-appeal gihapon ni NVM ang merchandise sa iyang physical count by December 31, 2020 despite it having shipped already to Camiguin Grocers. Okay? So, ano na siya ha? Sunod, unsa naman po din ato ang i-discuss. Let's discuss kani bitang two types in in merchandising operations. There are actually two types of kaning inventory system. We have periodic inventory and we also have perpetual. Guys, okay. So periodic gali na siya physical ka magsalig na siya or it relies on physical count at the end of the period. In recognizing inventory and dayon ang perpetual inventory. So ang perpetual inventory relies on the stock card and matches it with the physical count. So muna siya. So normally ang ginagamit guys is kaning periodic. So if silent gani ang problem, periodic inyong gamiton. So mag-ana ta diri be. Hatag sample problem. So this one is periodic inventory system. And we also have here perpetual inventory system. Ay, okay. Wala pa man dito problem. Sige lang. So, to illustrate, we have here, example, first transaction, purchase. Amo na itong problem ha. At transaction 2, transaction 3, purchase returns. Sold on account 700 units at 100. Fifth, physical count. Okay, so ato ni siyang i-try og record. for inventory periodic versus perpetual. So, kung periodic system for transaction number 1, how will we record it? Diretso na kaana purchases on account man. So, accounts payable. For how much? That's 1,000 times 50. That's 50,000. Same. 50. Okay. How about for perpetual? Ato ang gina-use sa perpetual is merchandise inventory. Accounts payable. So still 50,000. 50,000. Second transaction, paid freight on purchases. So kung periodic gali imong ginagamit ana nga account is freight in cash. Ila to 600. Dayon this one merchandise inventory imong gamit ani. So mo increase gyapon imong cost of sales. Cash. 600. Third transaction, paid purchase returns 20 units at 50. So, how will you record this in periodic inventory? Syempre, since accounts payable imong sugod, kuha nimo accounts payable. Ngayon, mag-record ka og purchase returns. For 20 units at so, dayon diri guys, ang hitabo is accounts payable kuhaan imuhang merchandise inventory. Of course. For pila to, again 1,000. 4. Guys, again, ay mo kalimot sa peso sign ha. Four, sold on account 700 units at 100. Sold on account, so meaning kay accounts receivable. Sales. For 700 at 100. Is 70,000. Karon, for perpetual, diri na dayon guys. Because ang perpetual man good, gina-update niya pero ang yang merchandise inventory. So, atong buhaton is accounts receivable. Same lang gihapon, sales. 70,000. 70,000. But, imo na siyang i-record ang cost of sales. Merchandise inventory. So, every transaction, guys, readily available imong gross profit. Okay, so, pila man ang cost ani iyang gibaligya. Di ba, gikan man ni siya dito sa tag 50, tas nakabaligya siya 700 nga tag 50. So, 700 times 50. 35,000. Okay, so 35,000. So, di ba, murag sayon ra kay siya, guys. Inanaon na di ay. Pero, maglibog na dayon mo, pag pananglitan, mahurot na ning 1,000 units, unya, naa na po siya gi-purchase. Nga lahi na po og presyo. So, lahi na po ba imong cost of sales? So, dira na dayon ang trick. Dira na dayon ma-test kung unsa inyuhang unsa mo kamayo mag-analyze. Okay, so number 5. Sales returns 10 units at 50. So, makuha ni mo accounts payable kay gibalik. 10 units at 50. Ay, sales returns dili makuha ni mo accounts receivable. Returns. Sales return. So, sa imo po diri, for perpetual, sales returns gyapon ka. Accounts receivable. Tapos, makuha na, since naa may gibalik sa imuha, madungagan yung merchandise inventory, makuha ni mong cost of sales. That's 500. Ay, dili. Kuan man ni siya. Ang cost is, pila ito? 10 units sales return. At 50. Same ra gihapon. Isa ha. Sales return 10 units 50 ang cost but imo siyang gibaligya at 100. So ang imuhang kuan it's 10 units at 100 ni siya. This is 10 units at 100. 10 units at okay, so 1,000. Tapos ang cost din is 500. Okay, number 6. Physical count is 275 units, meaning 275 units na lang daw ang nabilin. Tasa guys ha. Okay. So to physical count 275 units. So imo na sa periodic inventory system, imo nang i-record ang imong ending inventory. Diba wala ba gyud record for merchandise inventory diha. Inventory and partner din niya is and expense or income summary. And that is 275 multiplied by pilitong cost 50. So you have 13,750. Okay, how about here? Syempre, before ka mag-record, imo sana siyang i-analyze. Pila man ang imuhang merchandise inventory. Sige, ato i-trace ha. This is for MI. Nakay 50,000. Nadungagan og 600. Ay, wait. Ano na lang. 50,000 plus 600 minus 1,000 minus 35 plus 500. So, sa imong record, 15,100. This is as per stock card. But per physical count, same naman na ang physical count ni perpetual o periodic. Physical count, actual gini siya nga nabilin. So, naa daw kuno kay 275 at 50. So, na kay 13,750. So, sobra imuhang inventory sa stock card og pila man? 1,350. Okay? So, how will you record that? Imo na siya i-record as inventory short or over. This is actually inventory over. Tapos, ang account is inventory short or over 1,350. Kuhaan din ni may mong merchandise inventory 1,350. So, mo na siya guys, ang imong entry. So, parihara gihapon na sila og actual physical count at the end. Parihara po yun na sila og ending merchandise inventory. Whether physical or perpetual. Kalahian lang nila is the way how you record, because for perpetual, readily available ang gross profit because naka-record yun kag cost of sales. Dili pa ka-determine sa imong gross profit every transaction kay wala mo kay gi-record nga cost of sales. So, ana siya. This one, imo ni siyang ma-determine na, tas per stock card pod gid ni siya. So, ano lang siya guys. Anyway, that will end my discussion for merchandising operations. Since ang sunod na magud din aning discussions are katong mga journals, mga ledgers, which is I know that you already know about it, and then completing the cycle na din, which we have already discussed. Inyo lang tong i-apply ang accounting cycle nga atong gi-discuss before sa merchandising operations, which is sayo na lang kaayo. Because if we will still discuss it, it's just the same from our previous discussion, gamay lang og mga changes, madugay na ta. So, my next video will be all about manufacturing operations na dayon. Okay, so mo lang to siya. I hope you will study. Anyway, maghatag man ko assignment na comprehensive later. So, ana lang. Okay, thank you so much for listening to this video recording, guys. Hope you learned something. Bye!